3 easy before school styles. So although Molly's got lovely long hair, I have tried to choose styles that you can do on shorter hair as well. So I hope you love my video. Please comment, if you've got any ideas of styles you'd like me to do, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Okay then, so to start the style, Molly's got lovely long hair, so I'm just using a bit of my detangler spray, giving it a brush through, making sure it's all smooth. Now, I'm just going to take a section of hair across here. Now, in my house on a school morning, it is crazy hectic. So I've really tried to think about a style that's going to be nice and easy and quick. So just take that section of hair and I'm just going to do an ordinary 3-strand braid. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so nice and simple to start with. So you've got 2 braids coming down with the 2 loose hair on either side. So what I'm going to do now is just separate that braid away from myself, and now bring this left hand side over here, grab a brush or a comb, just make sure it's all nice and smooth, and now do a 3-strand braid with all this hair. So what I'm doing here, guys, is the strand that's got the braid running through it, I'm just trying to make sure that that kind of sits on top so you can really see it. So instead of like folding it that way where I've covered the braid, I'm allowing that bit to sit on top and making sure I'm bringing it over so you can still see that really nice detail. So that's that side done. So as she's got a navy blue uniform, I'm just going to use one of our little navy blue back to school bobbles or hair ties. So she's all matched up nicely and smart for school. So that's the style done from the back. I think as well, I'm going to turn you around, Molly. Are you ready, babes? I think it's going to look really, really cute with a little headband in. So we're going to again just match up with the uniform. So I'm just going to pop that on, Molly. So you're all matching and smart and ready for school. I'm going to do a little spin for you. So nice and smart from the front, matching accessories, really cute at the back with the natural highlights coming through. And then all the way back round. You ready to smile at the camera, Molly? And there we go. Done. Okay guys, so the next style I'm going to do a pull through pony, which looks very, very similar to a braid, but you can pull it much bigger. So I thought it'd be a great school style. But does anybody else struggle with ponytails? Because I always find that by the time I've got the top bit smooth and I've worked my way back round, the top bit looks funny again. So I'm going to show you a little trick. So just divide the hair on both sides, like that. And then again on this side. And I'm only going to brush these top 2 sections. So I'm going to leave this down for now and really focus on getting this top section really smooth. You can use a brush, comb, use a bit of detangler spray to help you with the smoothness, whatever you want to do, wax spray. So once you've got this top area exactly how you want it, all smooth, you put an elastic in. And now you can just focus on this underneath section, smoothing it out, bringing it up towards that elastic, smoothing out the sides, and put a bobble in. So I've just popped in a little scrunchie. I don't know if that's what you guys call it, but in the UK we call these scrunchies to match your uniform, and then we're ready to start the style. So what you want to be doing is dividing this ponytail into two, okay, but instead of dividing it that way, you're going to divide it this way, so a top layer and a bottom layer, and just try and get these even if you can. Once you've done that, I want you to get a small elastic again and pop that about 1.5 inches maybe down from that scrunchie. And then what you'll do is get your finger, create a little hole. You see what I've done? So I've just popped 2 fingers through and then pull the underneath ponytail through that gap. Now if you wanted to speed this style up, you could make that elastic much further down, so you're making bigger sections. So that would make it much quicker. And then I'm using my fingers, and this is why it's a bit different than just an ordinary braid, just to create a bit of volume through that pony. And now you're going to repeat again. And we'll speed this bit up for you now, guys, so we're just going to be repeating this all the way down to the bottom. I think you're going to love the look once it's done. And then for the last one, instead of putting an elastic in like that, what I'm going to do is sort of create like a sort of fake last strand. So I'm going to divide it into 2, place it round the back of that underneath strand, and then sort of grab them all together and put that elastic in. And then if you pull on the edges, it's created the same look as the ones above. I'm going to make it all smart and put in another little scrunchie. So we'll do a little spin for you. You ready, Mel? I'm going to go round, cute little headband at the front, this gorgeous big long braid that's been all pulled out. You can pull that out more if you want to. Back round to the front. Are you ready, Molly? Big smile for the camera. And that is mine and Molly's second style done. Okay, we're on the last style. So I have sectioned her hair off just from the front there, brought it just past the ear, put a little bobble in so it stays out of my way. And now I'm going to be doing a Dutch braid running from here to the other side of Molly's neck. Now if you don't want to do a Dutch braid like an outie braid, you can do a French braid, no problem. Okay, so with it being the Dutch braid, I am taking the sections underneath. If you find this braid a bit tricky, I have got a tutorial, and you hear the big loud lorries outside. I've got a fantastic studio and I love it, but big lorries keep going past, it's so annoying. So anyway, yeah, I have got a tutorial on YouTube, so we will put the card in for you, just to make it a little bit easier. But as you can see with this braid, whenever you're changing direction with a braid, so the braid's not coming this way, you've got to either move the chair or move your whole body in the direction that the braid's going to come. I'm also just going to pull the braid out a tiny bit just to sort of make it look a bit more interesting. This is completely optional. So the last bit of this style is to just release that piece of hair, smooth it out. You can use some water or again the detangle spray. Make sure it's all nice and smooth, and then I'm just going to do an ordinary 3-strand braid to start with, but bear with me because it is a little bit different. So getting the 3 strands, crossing them over as normal. And then once I've got maybe 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 down, just this on this left hand side here, I'm going to start pulling these strands out. Nice and quick, you know, it's a school style, so you don't want to be messing around too much. So just 3 or 4 strands and do the same again. Keep going down the hair. Just if you feel like the hair's just sort of bunched up there, you can go back, smooth it out, and then start to braid again. So I have now pulled out all this left side, and now I want you to use like the flats of your fingers and your thumb. Okay, so keep your hands nice and flat, and you're just going to start twisting this hair up. So twist it, keep going. Molly has got like Rapunzel hair, so it does kind of take a lot of twisting. So I'm just going to keep moving that up, keep going. And once I've reached the top, I'm just going to place it there. Okay, so I'm taking my little curvy grip, we call them. I think you guys call it bobby pins, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to slightly lift up this flower. Not open the grip up, so don't open it up. Slightly catch hold underneath. Can you see I've just slightly caught hold, and then I'm going to push that grip into Molly's head, obviously not hard, you don't want to hurt them, and then almost just turn it back on itself and wiggle it through. And we're going to do that a few times all the way round. There we go, we've got a little grip flower, so you've got your normal Dutch braid going around, guys. You can do a French braid if you want to. And then, what do you think? Really, really cute hair flower. You ready to do a little spin for me, Mal? So I'm just going to take all the way around. So Dutch braid from the top, all the way round, round to the front. It's nice and smart. And there we go. So that is mine and Molly's 3 easy school styles. I hope you like them, and